Welcome to Hoardganize with professional organizer Rachel Seavey. Every Sunday at 6 p.m., Rachel shares her expertise and compassionate approach to help you deal with overwhelming clutter. Rachel?
Hey, collectors! Welcome to the Hoardganize podcast. I am your host, professional organizer Rachel Seavey, and this episode is about anxiety and clutter. This is the fourth episode in the Scratching the Surface series. On the first two episodes, I discussed reasons why you may be cluttering and how to create a clutter timeline. Last week, we discussed depression and clutter. By understanding why you clutter and making changes to your behavior, you will be able to clear clutter once and for all. Clutter and anxiety frequently go hand in hand. Clutter creates a lot of anxiety by reminding you about those things that you just haven't completed yet. Do you have stacks of laundry that you have not washed yet? Do you have a lot of mail and packages that need to be opened? Most likely you're feeling a lot of anxiety consciously or subconsciously whenever you walk past these items. Besides the clutter, there's the added anxiety of what will people think? What will friends or family think if they come over and see the mess? What would neighbors think if they could see the inside of your home? If you were not anxious before the clutter came, you are very likely to be anxious now. Through the years, I've learned some very valuable techniques to help manage anxiety. So as usual, collectors, this is coming straight from the heart, directly to the podcast. I bring to you 5 tips to help you ease the anxiety of clutter. 1, deep breathing. Try doing this away from the clutter. This can be in your car or in a park or at a place that's nice and quiet. Inhale through your nose to the count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 5. And release your breath through pursed lips like you're blowing out a candle or making a wish on a dandelion. Repeat this until you feel relaxed. Try and keep your mind free and clear of intrusive thoughts while you're practicing on your deep breathing. If your mind starts to race, gently redirect it back to a place of peace and quiet. Number 2, journaling. Write down how you feel in the moment of anxiety. Write down all of the reasons why you are anxious. Release all of that clutter and anxiety that you're hoarding in your heart by journaling and letting go of all of that tension. Tip number 3, exercise. Burning off that anxiety helps you release all of that pressure. Exercise stimulates nerves and circulates your blood, allowing you to release tension and to gain clarity. Now, I know many of my listeners are retired, disabled, or injured, so this doesn't mean go out and get a gym membership or start skiing again. You don't want to overexert yourself. Try walking around a little bit with or without a walker, and even gentle stretching is a form of exercise. Tip number 4, seek professional help. Cognitive behavioral therapy, EMDR, EFT, all of those are holistic ways to deal with your anxiety. You can also see a psychiatrist that would help you with medication if that's the route that you desire to go. I do have to tell you that there's no need to continue to suffer any longer. By seeking professional help, you're going to let go of a lot of the added anxiety and depression that you're carrying along with the clutter. Tip number 5, Affirmations. You are what you believe. If you believe that you're terrified and anxious, then your physical self is going to respond accordingly. Every day, tell yourself that you are strong, that you are brave, and that you deserve to be happy. Try and tell yourself this at least 5 times a day for 2 weeks at least. Write it on a mirror, put a post-it in your car. Do whatever you can to try and change your negative thinking patterns. Next week, we will be discussing ADHD and clutter. Are you often distracted while decluttering? Do you tend to start projects but not really finish them? Well, then you have got to tune in next week. Hey, collectors, if you're listening to this podcast on YouTube, please don't forget to show me some love by clicking the thumbs up button, subscribing to my YouTube channel, or by leaving a comment. I love to hear what you all have to say. Until next time, collectors, and remember, happiness is a place between too little and too much.
This has been Hoardganize with Rachel Seavey. New episodes are available every Sunday at 6 p.m. and also on the Collector Care YouTube channel. Download Rachel's Affirmations for Collectors on iTunes or Amazon.com, or sign up for Rachel's blog at collectorcare.com and receive 7 tips for clutter-free living. Thanks for listening.